Oke, langsung masuk. Udah ini tuh belum sih? Next sih sangat bagus. Oke. Oke deh. Kita langsung main tes cek 1 2 3. Main. Anjir banyak PR dong. Di mana dulu ya? Daily dulu lah. Atau buang resin dulu satu. Baca artefak. Di HP. Anjir. Udah. Oke, tes baca artefak. Agak bagus pasti.
Stabilize. This is order.
Everyone hold hands. Right here. Emerge.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Right here. Emerge. Take.
Solidify.
Make yourselves a home. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Udah stop. Ini yang bagus. Oke, ping kampret Ayato 20 hari daily dulu lah. Listrik anjir. Listrik pakai.
I applied for vacation.
Lela.
Not now.
Yield.
Don't be a killjoy. We only just begun. You can't run.
Hear my prayer.
Stay right there.
My guiding stars.
Confess.
Forward Emma, help!
Flee.
I just calculated. Let's end this
Don't
quickly.
despair. The night is cold.
This is bad.
Cyclone!
I guess that's it.
Not now. Cold. Line to command.
Yield!
Finally, some quiet.
Satu. Apaan sih? Nggak mulu, nggak akan gacha juga anjir. Nah, coba karakter, lumayan dong, lumayan primo. Ya,
There is no escape!
Dodge this.
Now you shall perish!
Anjay.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
This moment will be frozen.
Oke, lumayan 20. Ngasih pun.
Dodge this. Mind the deluge.
You're toast! Boba, get them!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
Be still.
GG sih Hayato anjir. Damage-nya bagus sih. Ganti mushroom, oke. Terus anjir apaan itu? Bug. Oke. Lewat sini kali.
My guiding stars!
Anjir tapi
Hi!
Grant us your blessing! Flee! Keep moving!
Stars, shine for me.
Becomes
Not now.
the button.
Go! Fight this off the sun.
Picked.
There's no
Don't
way.
be scared. The night is cold. Hi!
We shall prevail! Too easy! Keep moving!
That was
Stars, shine for me.
Bring it on!
Nggak ngedrop anjir. Marah udah doang.
We've been waiting quite a while, but the Shrine Maiden still hasn't shown up. It looks like we'll just have to start the third round without her. Who will we team up with this time?
Baru ketiga, hitam apaan? Udah telat banget. Cicil lah satu-satu sampai jam 3.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Oke, apaan lagi sih? Merah-merah. Satu. Coba karakter dulu lah. Beresin semua. Ini dasar ya. Iya, iya apa sih? Tukang, pantesan.
Judgment!
Lights out.
You can't run! Yeah! Yeah! Judgment! Yeah! Shiver! You can't run! Judgment!
Lights out.
Gede banget anjir. Semoga berbadai.
Eat this! I'm the frying pan.
Don't get frostbite! Cool it!
I'm out of here! Boba, get them! You're toast!
This world will be frozen in time. Done.
Throw them!
Seru main saya sih.
Out of the frying pan, it's
Strike! Glory to the Shogun!
Boba! Get them! Eat this!
Try not to enjoy this too. Quiver!
Racy out of the frying pan!
Flash!
Oke. Paling dulu ya. Terus kehidupan, terus ini Genshin. Genshin dulu. Sini. Biar cepat, biar cepat.
Gather.
I see everything!
Emerge. Right here.
Into the wind.
I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Stabilize. I will have order.
The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands!
The wind knows me.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Solidify.
Right here. Emerge.
One with nature.
Oke. Aduh, sayang banget anjir, HP dong. Pen dulu lah.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Make yourselves at home!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now. Emerge.
One with nature.
Right here. Emerge.
Hey!
Coba Kajuha baca Trot. Lumayan. Kali lagi lah.
will have order.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Time to go.
Right here. Right now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Solidify. This is order.
The wind knows me.
Right now. Emerge.
Everyone hold hands.
Ya elah. Dong. Coba gacha. Aduh, Andro. Ini SP HP itu. Ada. Ini apa nih? Kita coba. Semoga naik retreat. Kampret, Dep. Di sini apaan? Oke. Coba. Redeemite. Susah banget anjir di sini. Ini lumayan lah dapat satu. Udah ada bulunya satu. Son of Eon. Ada yang attack dong. Dendronya ada satu. Tinggal flowernya. Ini banyak banget anjir. Ada yang kepake nih. SP Henry Richard. Anjir. Ini nawa. Attack SP, yang lainnya gak guna. Ini coba bisa deh. Oke. Oke, lumayan. Simpen dev kampret. Empat. Manain ya. Ini satu lah.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Biar dapat XP. Ganti karakter. Ian sih.
Not now. Just like we rehearsed.
Grant us your blessing.
Confess!
Go! Don't be scared.
Do your work!
Flee.
Stars, shine free.
Get moving! Fracture!
Yield.
My guiding stars.
We shall prevail.
Amat anjir.
Bring it on!
Fight this off the side. Fly!
Confess!
Cole, learn to command.
Get moving!
Wih, penuh.
Oh, nice at the man. The night is... Oh, Emma! Help!
Pulang. Ada ruang terpisah dong. Coba gacha lagi. Ini apaan sih? 10% jadi bonus suka hit rate, hit damage, attack. Pada nggak ada anjir. Ini nggak guna. Belum. Ini udah lumayan. Elektro ada elektro. Elektro. Coba lah. Kosongin tas. Biar depth-nya 6,6. Mental. Apalah koleksi. Gue ngosongin tas. Ini mental lagi ya. Retreat. Attack. Ampret. Dep anjing. Udah lah. Lanjut. Quest. Oke, resin udah selesai. Videonya kok nggak ada. Kemana dulu? 4 hari, ini dulu. 4 hari. Harus dilakukan.
Traveler, Paimon, please let me be your partner for the final round of the test of courage.
Kenapa?
I'd like your assistance with this investigation, since you two are the only ones who have seen the alleged ghost.
That's fine with Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
Aku sih yes.
I have a few theories, but we don't have enough leads yet. There are some places I'd like to investigate first, so you two can accompany me.
Sure. Where would...
I want to go back to where we first met up. According to your accounts, I believe there may still be some clues.
Do we really have to go there?
Are you worried that she'll be waiting for us? My worry is that we won't be able to find her. Honestly, it'd save me a lot of trouble if she were to show up on her own.
Wow, Hazel. You're fearless.
The more cases you see, the less afraid you become. Let's go. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
Hindi ko tempat ke tempat itu dengan serius.
This should be approximately where you first encountered the ghost. Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point, but I'd like to go over everything that happened again. Do you recall anything she said at the time?
Let Paimon think. She warned us not to go near her, and she said if we didn't leave, Paimon doesn't want to remember.
And then what happened?
Then everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon started to feel dizzy. There were ghostly flames flickering all around, and Paimon saw some sort of black mist surrounding the ghost, and then Paimon passed out.
Based on your account,
Exactly! So are you convinced it was a ghost now?
it's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's actually trying to achieve than what she is. Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of reason, then there must be some purpose behind her actions.
Wasn't she after our souls? She said that herself.
I think she was just trying to scare you.
Oh, you think so?
Think about it. If I had the ability to take your souls, then why go to the trouble of warning you over and over again? Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed you to walk away knowing about the secret of it.
That does make sense. Huh. Why did...
I believe there are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but if you had really been cursed, then you would probably have noticed it by now. So, this is the less likely scenario.
But why would she want to scare us away? Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the Test of Courage prizes. Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us? Do you have any idea?
Based solely on your account, I don't believe she actually meant any harm. But this evidence alone is insufficient to make any valid assumptions. She could very well be guarding some treasure or covering up a crime. Though, my intuition is telling me that neither of these hypotheses are correct. Have you found any leads yet?
Yeah, some tree branches seem like they were...
I see. After you left, I took a good look around the area. Aside from the bent branches, there are burn marks in some places, but that doesn't really tell us much. If only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's you guys! What are you... We heard you were out searching for clues, and we... Oh, that's really brave of you.
Actually, we're also really unsure about what... We just asked the members of Mr. Ito's gang about what that lady is either a nasty evil spirit or formidable. But we still want to hold them...
We long admired, which is why we want to hold them even though our powers are limited.
The Chinju Forest covers a large area, so it'd be great to have... Welcome to the team. Let's all do our best.
Don't worry, we're very familiar...
Forest. Apa? Mana?
Look what I found down by the river! Huh? What is it?
Is it a scrap of black cloth?
This?
Shade?
Yeah. It can affect. There's a rough tear in the cloth.
Branch?
Suppose that when the shade cloth was removed, either she didn't care.
But why would she?
I'm only speculating. Maybe she used it to create the atmosphere you. Let's not worry about that for now. Next, I'd like to.
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang members where they're.
Good. Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
This is the place. They claim that as they passed through here, the area suddenly grew dark.
What a coincidence. We saw the very same thing.
Let's start by taking a look around the area, just as we did before.
Petunjuk.
I found some sort of smashed. The inside of it looks like it was black.
Yoko.
Judging from the burn marks left on the scene, rather, they appear.
There's some strange powder in the crack. I picked some up and sniffed it to see what it is.
Similar scare tactics. I believe we're closing in on the truth now. I'm almost certain that the woman you encountered was not. She possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scared.
Some small props?
First and foremost, you were initially frightened by your first encounter because you were already. That's when she pulled down.
So, it was all just a show. She tricked us!
There is, however, still one loose end. That couldn't have been accomplished.
Oh.
She can only use props.
Whoa.
If we rule out the potential, I know who the woman is.
We'll come.
No, you should go back and tell the others not the truth has surfaced. It's time to.
Okay. If you run into any danger,
There shouldn't be any danger now. Let's search along the cliffside. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a chunk of earth that's unlike the others.
Apaan ko lang yan?
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
There she is. Paimon thought you were a yokai, like, so... Who are you? And why did you try to scare us?
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
She's terrifying! Hazo, it sure doesn't seem like she's using any props this time!
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us.
Yokai power?
Huh? How did you know?
Your yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside of your. When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power. But that ability. And if the original body is destroyed, then the yokai that originated. Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit or Tsukumogami?
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyura.
Chizuru, why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other... Besides, we had a great time playing a kid...
Yes. That's why. That's why I don't want you to be sad too.
Sad?
I'm sure the yokai have already told you of the story about Kamai, but they don't actually know the entire story. The samurai was about 25 years old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later and remained friends. They spent time together drinking, traveling, and sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other, but 10 years later, they became best friends. After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel. However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to defend the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai's lifetime. But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that the samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and scars covering his body.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
The samurai gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak. After putting down his agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time before letting out a long sigh.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a few, Lord Kamai's appearance hadn't changed. But his dear friend, people often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly. We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but we share the same world. We interact with one another. When the dream ends, even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye.
Oh.
So,
I was hiding on this beach, but those 3 yokai came and set up the Akitsu Yugin. I didn't want them to approach humans with unbridled...
is that why you pretended to be a ghost? Oh, so you must be the one who trapped that guy on the beach.
My power has become pretty weak now, but that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from... That's why I used my yokai power.
Ah, so that's what happened. By the way, how did you know the rest of...
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already... Your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita?
The pair of Hagoita used by Kamai and you gradually developed sentience after being influenced by great yokai power. Even with the yokai power's blessing. And if my theory is correct, this pair of Hagoita is also...
Excellent work. You figured it all out. Congratulations, little ones. You've passed the 3rd round of the test of courage.
Miko? And the Shrine Maiden?
I apologize for causing you concern. It was actually... Well, what did you think? Were you... Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better.
So you're the one responsible for all the scary stuff.
Hitomi, go tell the others that the test of courage has ended.
Now that I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not exactly a serious crime. I'll see you two later.
Miko, did you choose the Hagoita for the...
Miko! Lady Yacht!
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year. That was when I saw you. You didn't...
I remember now.
I went for a stroll on the beach Though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting in a I overheard you telling yourself that you must be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that?
With your powers being so diminished, it was only now. You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai.
At the time, I couldn't take on it. After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt proud. But after they said their final... Lady Yae, you are a well-known yokai. You must know people meet, become friends, and then go their separate ways. After such a short time, they leave. Oh, is it really worth?
Why not? Tell me, how did you feel when...
I felt happy.
But your rationality told you that it was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to this.
What do you mean?
True, but it is believed that Takuto 500 years ago, Kamai and Tominaga fought side by side until their final moments.
Oh.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come when we must say goodbye. However, the bond formed by friendship will not... There's no reason to be upset by this. Time...
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
He told me everything. And I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway. Hey, you're that fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my presence. Now, tell us what you discussed.
Ah, right. All right, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower Festival. I gave it some real thought and realized... That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing...
Hooray for...
Oh.
Can we really trust them?
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no...
You're the best, Ito!
And what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too. It has been some time since I've attended a festival. Fortunately, I brought sake with me.
Paimon's gotta admit, Ito does have his moments. A festival, delicious food, count Paimon in!
All right, I'll join.
Looks like the festival has started! Let's go check it out!
Banyak orang.
Ito and Goro! What are you two talking about?
Oh, I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have...
Fishing.
Take it from an expert, using your hands to catch fish. Just the other day, I caught a fish so...
That's an unusual...
Huh? A big fish? How come you didn't tell me?
Huh? You...
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life...
Huh. What a coincidence.
You mean the letter was about dealing with a giant fish they caught? No. Could it be? Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival. Just you wait. I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
Aw, the string snapped. I was so close. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks.
Don't worry. Let me show you. Yo-Yo Tsuri! Paimon's seen this game in some light novels before.
Do you want to give it a shot? Close one eye, aim carefully, and fish it out quickly.
Oh, it looks kinda tricky. Paimon will let the traveler...
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
This ramen is so good.
Saya.
Yes.
You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's...
Oh, it's you. Food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, now Paimon totally gets...
Huh?
Oh, please.
Phew, I'm stuffed.
By the way, were there any special stalls at Yokai?
Yes, but... Well, it's a long story.
Slow story.
Paimon can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. managed to finally get one and gave it to Hitotsume Cook.
He looked like...
But Paimon wanted...
All right, then I'll catch...
Yay!
Come on now, this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival.
Hey now, it costs money to run a stall. I need to
Fair enough.
All right.
It's so hot. Feels like I'm being roasted here.
Don't get too close. It's better to keep a few steps back.
I know. It's just so rare to see such a nice bonfire. I want to get as close as I...
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no...
I was surprised that you...
It would have been uninteresting had I... Besides...
Everything went according to plan.
Yes. Well done.
Hey, you two, stop laughing! It was scary!
Have you finished exploring the festival? Well then,
Yeah, it's...
the original Mikawa Flower Fest, because it's always more...
Yes. Thank you.
Well then, I'm guessing...
What did you want to say to us?
Ah, you saw through me again.
It's not that I know
Traveler, do you have a moment?
Do your worst!
Not now.
All right, here will do. Actually, I was delighted when I first discovered that I could take up. I was a yokai derived from a pair of Hagoita who came into being in the middle of a festival. I wanted to go to more festivals, become friends with you. But every evening, as night began to set in, I'd recall the bitter smell. Then I would wonder if I became... As a result, I was convinced that I couldn't do it. I told myself I would not. I'm sorry that I spoke so strangely when we first... I expected you to flee. I knew you mistook me as one of the yokai. But instead of telling you the truth, I went and... Perhaps it's because I've always wanted to be... Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone. Anyway... Thank you for taking the... When we played Akitsu Yugen, at the time, however, you still... Let me think. I wish... Okay. I wish that every day of your journey ahead will be filled with joy, like a festival.
Ngilang tuh. Akhirnya ada yang beres. Nggak jadi buka. Baca udah males belajar juga. Bintang 4-nya udah pada kuning. Inilah. Aduh. Oke. Timbal. Kayaknya api sama Bento bisa nggak sih? Angin gimana? Udara bisa nih. Kampret, ngapain di sini sebelah sana anjir? Aduh. Sini. Pencet itu klik. Goblok, pencet bola lu. Nah. Tuh. Ya. Kemauannya. Kok biar seru. Listrik sama nggak bisa ya, nggak ada di sini. Jadi apaan nih? Kuning anjir. Nah, sono. Nah. Wah. Aduh. Set, untung kena. Oke, boleh lihat. Ngapain sih orang anjir? Tembak. Kampret. Nah, tembak. Ya Allah. Nah, gitu. Lama banget. Ban hidup. Oh. Itu. Ini apa? Tipe balok. Kayaknya ya mungkin sama listrik. Apaan sih? Dulu, oke. Wait, terus apa belum? Terus. Set. Tunggu dong. Ih. Aduh. Aduh. Apaan sih dia main sendiri ya? Ambil kampret. Aduh. Jadi ngilang. Oke. Si anjing. Woi, tuh kan. Si ayam peliharaan. Juga kampret. Dulu. 15.000. Dapatkah semua? Epan. Berapa menit ya tuh? Main hampir 1 jam aja. Kayaknya air sama listrik. Itulah. Tugas. Aduh. Jadi beresin dulu beban hidup. Oh ya, apa ya, mati kayaknya sama dah. Apa listrik kayaknya. Apa sih, coba aja ya. Oke. Ini lama banget. Oh, pakai iya. Ya Allah. Gas. Nah, kurang dari api. Gitu guys, nembak awas. Lolos ya. Go. Combo itu ambil. Aduh, kampret. Apa ya? Nah ini tuh. Kampret. Bisa tuh. 2000 lumayan. Buarkan beres semua enggak ya? Terakhir guys ini. Beres. Mantap. Kok Ipan beli semua kayaknya. Beli semua enggak sih? Ngambil. Udah satu. Kok habis anjir, kok nggak kebeli semua. Ini udah yang bawah gitu. Oh ini yang bawah belum. Oh yang kubus.
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Ini solo ya. Api. Atas. Skip lah kayaknya. Gel mungkin. Memang harus sih. Yes lah. Fiona. Ini. Apaan tombol dulu ya. Di kanan, oke. Kita coba gaskan. Ya, nggak tahu apaan. Oh, udah. Set. Oh belum. Set. Mana dia? Anjir. anjir. Jangan lari, jangan. Jadi api dong. Anjir, cepet banget. Wah. Anjir, kampret. Cepet banget anjir. Wah, tebak. Anjir. Belum beres kan? Oke, apakah beres? Oke. Akhirnya beres juga ikan ini. Ikan. Nah, sekarang kebeli semua. Akhirnya beres juga. Mau jejak sang angin berapa hari lagi sih? 8 hari lagi, masih lama. Teman-teman,
I wonder which criminal
sekian dulu deh
mastermind
hari
just
ini.
protested their
Thank you
innocence in
yang
court.
kalau udah ada yang mampir, kalau udah
A
ada yang
liar
nonton.
by the sounds of it.
Kasih, kita lanjut lagi kapan-kapan atau besok lah, gimana maunya. Oke, makasih yang udah nonton, dadah. Lanjut besok mungkin.